NK Telco Sports welcomes you to our coverage of high school football, where the Marion Local Flyers will take on the New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight's game brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Speedway Lanes, and NK Telco bring you tonight's game between Marion Local and New Bremen. I'm Dave Helmstetter. With me tonight, Michael Laws, to take a look at an MAC clash between a couple of teams that are the defending state champions in their respective divisions. Marion Local, Michael, they continue their unbeaten streak, 37 in a row?
Going for 37 tonight, currently at 36, have not lost a game in over 2 years, and going down to Division 7. They're going to take a run at Division 7 this year, currently unbeaten in 4-0, trying to go to 5-0 tonight.
And the focus tonight has to be on New Bremen and not next week in the game against Versailles.
Absolutely. They got to focus on taking care of business tonight. New Bremen a little bit wounded from the loss to Versailles last week, but hungry to stay in the hunt here for a MAC title and keep those points going as they also fight for a playoff spot to look to defend their title this year.
And the Cardinals, they're hitting the tough part of their schedule. They're working to continue to improve, especially on offense under quarterback Aaron Tiemann.
When that move happened, I think that's really kind of woken up the Cardinals there and getting and added a different dynamic for them, and really kind of sparked that offense a little bit. It gives them a different dynamic, something for Marion Local to look out for tonight. Absolutely.
And here's the New Bremen Cardinals onto the field tonight on their home field. Cardinals come into tonight's game 2-2 overall. Victories over Mechanicsburg and Parkway, losses to Bath and Versailles. Last week's loss to the Tigers 34-7. They stand 1-1 in MAC play. Let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight, all brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. First for the Marion Local Flyers, who, as we noted, 4-0 and 2-0 in league play.
Yep.
For head coach Tim Goodwin.
Yeah, big win over Delta St. John's last week. Keys, according to Coach Goodwin, take advantage of their opportunities on offense. Expect New Bremen to be very, very aggressive on D. They really have to contain that the QB dynamic at Tiemann and continue to improve on their return game and their kick coverage and special teams.
And for the home team, the New Bremen Cardinals under head coach Chris Schmidt.
As you mentioned, 2-2 overall, 1-1 in the conference. Their keys to get off to a good fast start. Match Marion Local physically and intensity and limit their explosive offensive plays, because he knows that they're going to have them, and create some of their own.
Cardinals set to receive the football. And number 11 to tee it up, Carson Bills, will tee it up for the Flyers. And deep for the Cardinals, number 1, Aaron Tiemann and Brady Keller. So Tiemann and Keller are deep for the Cardinals. It's a beautiful night for football. We're right at 70 degrees. Slight wind out of the northeast, and Bill's kick is away. It's going to find the end zone, so New Bremen will start it at their own 20-yard line. Aaron Tiemann leads the New Bremen offense this season. Taking a look at some of those numbers: 61 rushes, 314 yards. He's also, early in the season, he had 7 catches, Michael.
Yeah, I know. That was quite the move for him, but they really felt that they needed that to move him to that, and I think it's definitely paying off for the Cardinals with him making this move to quarterback.
20 out of 35 throwing the football for 373 yards.
And as you saw, also a kick returner as well.
And we've got a little different look from the Cardinals, as number 6 will throw the first pass, and that's Keaton Putoff. So Putoff with the complete pass, a little different look here tonight.
Yeah, it might be trying to throw him off there. Marion looking at some film this week and focusing on Tiemann, maybe trying to mess up the rhythm there a little bit.
Of course, Putoff was the starter in game number 1, but an injury sidelined him. Pass goes incomplete that time. That'll stop the clock at 11:33 to go here, opening quarter play on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 3rd down and 5. Carson Keller will bring the play in for the Cardinals. 2 receivers to the left side, one of those Aaron Tiemann. Put off. He'll take the snap, straight back. Looking to throw it, and number 83, the intended receiver, Hayden Zeller, but Zeller stopped on the route, Michael, and the pass went over his head.
Yeah, didn't even finish it at all, and nice coverage there by Marion to cut that off and get a quick 3 and out here for the Cardinals here, and back for the punt here for Marion to get the football here for the first time.
Zeller will kick it away, and one thing the Flyers do is return punts very well as Victor Holscher with it. He's across midfield. Open territory at the 30, at the 20. One man to beat, and he will. That's a touchdown.
Well, I think they did mark him out, I think.
Well, they'll mark him out at the, 4-yard line?
4-yard line, yeah. They had a timeout, but evidently he stepped out. But absolutely fantastic run from Victor Holscher, and been really kind of a bright spot here for Marion with the way he's been catching and also being involved in special teams and punt returns, and definitely picking it up here for special teams here for the Flyers here, 1st and goal already.
Holscher, the number 1 punt returner in the MAC, coming into tonight's play. Here comes the handoff. Left side they go, looking for the end zone. They dive forward, touchdown.
Yep.
Andrew Lyles with the touchdown.
Right around the end. That's been a play of theirs for forever here in the last couple of years, especially with Laws in the lineup, and gets it in there, and Marion on the board first and very, very early.
So, Marion Local, good special teams play. Holscher with a nice punt return, what could be just about 50 yards or so.
Yeah, he caught it at his own 45, so at least 55 yards, absolutely.
And the extra point coming up here, Carson Bills, who's got 23 point-after touchdowns, make it 24. So early going. Marion Local takes the lead. Flyers 7, New Bremen nothing. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The Hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
And Carson Bills, number 11, will kick it off for Marion Local. 10:55 opening quarter. Marion Local strikes quickly with the great punt return by Victor Holscher, and then Drew Laws with the 4-yard run, and extra point kick makes it 7-0, and Bills puts it in the end zone, and the Cardinals will start at the 20 again. Boy, no chance of a return on those kicks.
No.
That's an effective weapon right there.
Absolutely, yeah. He's been having a lot of touchbacks. He really got into a duel in that Week 1 matchup with Wapak with Kyle Beach. Kyle Beach and him were pretty much trading kickoffs in the end zone quite a bit there in that Week 1 matchup. So definitely an effective weapon there, especially on the special teams. We'll see if the Cardinals are kind of going 3 and out here, see if they change up their lineup here a little bit.
Put off at quarterback. He's number 6, looks short, in trouble, pressure's there. Looks like a tackle by number 51, Adam Winter, with the stop, and
yeah, that's been the thing with Marion. They go with that 3-4, but a lot of their pressure comes from those linebackers. They only go with the 3 up front, and they really depend on their athleticism from that back 4 of those linebackers.
Carson Keller into the lineup for New Bremen. He'll go wide right with two other receivers. In motion, Putoff's going to roll across his body. Nice throw. Good reception at the 35 by number 15, Rogan Muther.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a key for the Cardinals, if they can get out of the pocket and be able to try to create something. And they're going to have to buy some time to try to let off some of that Marion local pressure, and it definitely happened there and got a first down there for the Cardinals.
Muther's 10th catch of the season. He's among the leaders in the MAC. Putoff puts it up there. Tiemann trying to get to it, but guarded very well there by Carter Jones for the Flyers.
Yeah, good coverage there by Jones. I think that you're going to see that matchup there, senior Carter Jones going against Aaron Tiemann, if they stick with this Tiemann wide receiver matchup there. I think that's going to be a matchup that you're going to see quite a bit tonight.
Football to 39, second down and 10. Three receivers left. That's the way Putoff looks. He'll throw short. Muther still on his feet, and he'll see where they mark it. He might be just a step or he's right at the first down marker.
They will move the chains, so that will count as first down. Second first down here for the Cardinals on this drive.
49-yard line. Cardinals want to keep it moving as Jackson Leonard's is slot left. Same formation as earlier. Putoff will fire it out in the flat, and it's completed. Carter Jones on the stop for Marion Local as Hayden Zeller makes the catch.
Yep, I think you're going to see this up-tempo here. You're going to see a lot of no huddle here and see if Bremen can kind of break this monotony here on what they had on that first drive, and so far, working so far.
Putoff is going to scramble.
Do have a flag on the play in the backfield.
It's usually not a good sign for the offense.
Yeah, looks like initial referee signal is a hold against the Cardinals, so I think that's going to back them up.
Well, it looks like New Bremen's here to throw the football.
Yep,
that's what they're going to do tonight.
And there's nothing wrong with that if that's going to be effective for them. And a lot of their short stuff has been working here. They've been getting a lot of 10-yard outs and even stuff in the backfield and been able to find some room there. But unfortunately, the hold's going to back them up here and give it a second down, and looks like 16 here for the Cardinals.
Say the Flyers fourth in the MAC in pass defense. They've allowed on an average 109 yards and have had a couple of interceptions, so it looks like they're going to be challenged here tonight. Putoff, quick pitch. Out in the flat is Muther. He'll move forward and get it into Marion Local territory.
He'll get at least past the initial line of scrimmage on the previous play before the hold, and they're going to go 3rd and 9. Going to go again quick, no huddle, trying to break that tempo, get that tempo going.
And Putoff, the only one in the backfield. He's going to throw it. Here comes the rush.
And
he's under pressure.
Yeah, they got him.
Isaac Mullenkamp, number 52.
Yeah, they brought the house, and all of that pressure coming from that second tier from those linebackers. Only the three up front there for Marion. That linebacking core, you're definitely going to hear a lot out of that linebacking core for Marion of Laws, Arling, Heitkamp, and Isaac Mullenkamp.
Zeller stands at the 30, and he'll kick it away. Trying to kick it away from Holscher, but he'll pick it up at the 24. There he goes. He's got a whole open field. The only guy to get him is Zeller. Zeller has the angle and pushes him out of bounds.
Get him out of bounds again. Wow.
There was absolutely no one over on that side of the field except for Zeller, the punter.
And that's the second time that's happened. And they even tried to go. They even flipped Holscher this time, flipped him over to the other side, and almost the exact same result. And gets Marion already in the red zone, starting here on their second possession, looking to try to go up here by 2 scores.
Boy, what a weapon! Special teams and punt returns.
Big key. That was
one of the keys.
Yeah,
I was just looking back on my notes.
Coach Goodwin was talking about improving that special teams, and they have had some issues with that, especially in week 1. But definitely trying to pick it up. Now the pitch.
Here comes the sweep to the right side. Drew Laws Gets chased out of bounds.
Looks like he got inside the 5.
They'll mark it right at the 5-yard line.
Yep, gain of 9 there. So
it's second down and short yardage.
So they will be able to get a first down here without scoring if they get stopped.
Pullman and Holscher to the left side, powering into the end zone for the touchdown, number 46. That's Ethan
Heitkamp. Yep, absolutely.
That was Ethan Heitkamp, wasn't it?
Yes,
46?
46 is Ethan Heitkamp, one of their 3 running backs back there, and going in there from short yardage from 5 yards out.
So with 7:36 to go, Heitkamp's run makes it 13-0.
And all coming from that special teams is 2 great run backs there by Victor Holscher to set up Marion, get them inside the red zone both times with basically 3 runs on and ended up with 2 scores now, and now up 14-0.
Bills kick through the uprights, our score. 7:36 to play. Marion Local 14, New Bremen 0. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
14-0, Marion Local using punt return capabilities from Victor Holscher. Holscher just really racking up the yards on punt returns here.
Almost 100 yards on returns alone.
That's going to solidify his #1 status in the MA6 for sure.
But kick did go out of bounds, so that will give the Cardinals pretty decent field position here to try to get going here, to try to break this rhythm, a 3 and out, and then actually move the ball pretty well in that last drive with about 3 first downs, and kind of stalled out there. And as you mentioned, Dave, earlier, it's been the passing game, the short game. I think that's really been working well. We'll see if they kind of stick with that formula.
Brett Schaefer into the New Bremen lineup, number 22. Nolan Kenning breaks the huddle. He's the center for the Cardinals. Leonard's in the slot. In motion, Muther. Fake to Muther. Tipped away and intercepted. Still on his feet. Number 58 with the interception, Wyatt Greenwood. And big play, Marion Local on defense.
Great getting their hands up and really getting to that passing and getting the hands up, and Greenwood actually went backwards about 5 yards, and actually could have been a little further up the field, but I think he was so excited he ran in the wrong direction there for a couple of yards, and I think they had to turn him around. But great play there by the Flyers to get their hands up and get Greenwood the interception, and the Flyers can really do some damage here if they can get a score on this drive.
Football at the New Bremen 47. Knopf, the quarterback. He'll take the snap, fake, looks downfield, going for it all. There it is. Pass incomplete, intended for Andrew Pullman. As the Flyers going for the jugular on that play.
Yep. They have some deep threats, not only with Holscher, but Andrew Pullman has been, and it's really, there's been a lot of questions with Marion, with all the seniors that they'd lost, and they'd had a lot of juniors have stepped up with Pullman and Holscher in the backfield of Hess, Heitkamp, and then Laws that have been there ever since for a couple of years already.
Straight ahead goes Heitkamp. Big fullback gets it to the 46-yard line.
Hands off to number 46.
That'll make it 3rd down and 8.
This will be actually the first challenge here for Marion. They've had some 2 quick scores, really too much uncontested, and now their first 3rd down of the game. Seeing what they come up with. They got two to each side here, only one in the backfield.
Let's see what the Flyers do. Heidkamp steps up. Knopf is going to throw it. Going long. Holscher passes incomplete.
Yeah, they had some running. A couple fans asking for that, but I think they both had their eyes up there, so.
All slates of contact there as Holscher pass goes incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 8, and the Flyers will be forced to punt the football for the first time here this evening. They'll be kicking right into the sun. Kick is away by Everman. It's going to bound at about the 17, and it's going to go inside the 15. So the Cardinals not going to have the greatest of field position. And they're going to mark it at the 12, so it's going to be 1st and 10, New Bremen football.
That's another factor of what Coach Goodwin had talked about with the special teams. This is their 3rd punter that they've actually used. They had actually had Kyle Oddie had actually been, but kind of still out with an injury. Drew Laws had filled in on punting, and now they've gone here with Everman and had some good results last week and is able to keep the job here coming into this week. So definitely to drive the Cardinals back here in their own inside their own 20 here to start.
Put off, straight back. Rolls to his left, under pressure, fires it upfield, trying to get it to Jackson Leonard's. Pass is going to be low and incomplete. Clock is going to stop with 6:20 to play here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, they're still sticking with that. They have not run the ball yet. Still sticking with these kind of short route passes. May have gone. They did attempt here about 20 yards here, but everything's been about some short gains here and put off rolling out. I think they're going to try to make Marion try to chase them here a little bit and see if they can outrun them here.
Leonard's short side, put off straight back, looks right, in trouble. Fires it upfield to Muther at the 15. He'll dive forward to near the 18-yard line. Looks like a 6-yard pickup or so, and
yeah, looks like he might be a little short. Yep, third
down and 5. Looks like we got to get to about the 23-yard line for a first down.
Yeah,
put off. Looking at Muther, but under pressure, throws it up high for Tiemann. Flags all over, intercepted by number 15, Griffin Bruns. And he'll be brought down at the 41-yard line by Jackson Leonards. But it'll be interesting to see what this call is, Michael.
Yeah, you could have gone both. I think you had an argument for both, but I think they are going to go against Marion here. I think his contact was first, so I think they did get that one right. So
football is going to be at the 41, so the Cardinal drive will continue. That was a real battle for the football.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could have been gone either way at first, but I think they got a hold of it, and I think it was a matter of who contacted who first. I think it was what got that. So that will give the Cardinals a first down and keep the drive alive.
15-yard penalty, so the ball is going to rest at the 33. Penalty was at the 41. Muther goes to the backfield. Put off directing traffic. Lenartz is going to be the slot to the right side. Here comes the handoff to Muther, and Marion Local defense reads it beautifully.
That was one thing Coach Goodwin had talked about, was it's going to be a mix. And they mixed the game up really, really well. They had been passing here all the time there, and that's their really a first attempt at a run. Marion Local on that one up to the challenge.
And number 46, Ethan Heitkamp, in on the stop for Marion Local. 3-yard loss, second down and 13, and the football at the 30. Left side goes put off. He's going to run. Has some running room. He'll move straight ahead and get to about near the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I'm sure they were looking, and Marion's looking at everything with Andrew Tiemann, and now they're dealing with put-off, and now have to kind of adjust their game here a tad with that athleticism, and he was able to get out of the pocket there and kind of get a third down and short here for the Cardinals.
Daniel Everman in on the stop that time for the Flyers. It's third down, we'll call it 3. Here comes the Marion Local. They want to blitz. Here comes the pressure. Put off, under pressure, rolls to the right, looks downfield, running out of room. Upfield, it's going to be incomplete. Intended for Muther at about the 35-yard line. That's tough for a young quarterback to throw on the run like that.
Absolutely. He almost ran out of room. I thought he was going to run out of bounds, but was able to at least get it off and give him a shot here. But now we'll get the drive to stall here again for the Cardinals. And it's going to be very, very interesting on how they deal with this. They've had 2 really good punt returns here. Marion, let's see if there's an adjustment here for the Cardinals.
Kick is high, and Holscher will feel it at the 10. This time, this will bring a nice ovation from the New Bremen side as number 42, Carson Keller, makes a nice special teams play for New Bremen, and they finally stop Victor Holscher at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, that Holscher bobbling that kind of gave him a little bit of time, and the great tackle there by New Bremen here, and have Marion in their own territory here for the first time tonight.
But I would add that if Keller wouldn't have made the tackle, there was a lot of running room.
Absolutely, yep, that's very true. So Keller comes up big there, big special teams there from New Bremen here to try to keep Marion here at bay.
Knopf will get it to Holscher, still on his feet. Tiemann knocked him once. He'll move forward to about the 18-yard line.
Finding him out there in the flat. Normally, Holscher's not normally a short pass game. Most of his stuff has usually been long and deep, and usually doesn't get a lot of short ones there, but came up big there and almost was able to break free for a first down.
Knopf looks to his right. He'll run it at the 25. Try to get forward to the 30. He'll be just a little bit short of that, but picks up the first down, and the football's at about the 28, 29-yard line.
I think a lot of fans have been very, very pleasantly surprised with the play of Justin Knopf. A lot of question marks on who's going to fill into that quarterback spot. With the change, and Knopf stepped into that role week 1. They actually had Kevin Oddie filling in there in week 1, kind of taking a few of the snaps, but Knopf has stepped in, has not lost the job since.
Here comes the pitch. New Bremen defense will dig in and stop Griffin Bruns. Host of New Bremen defenders in on the stop.
Trying to mix that up, actually. Not one of the regular running backs there, Griffin Bruns. But unfortunately got stalled there and make it second and 9. Maybe got a yard there on that gain, but that was about it. So big second down here for Marion. See if they can keep this going and keep moving.
Football at the 30-yard line. Second down and 9. Knopf is going to throw it. Holscher will catch. He'll drive forward to the 45, has the first down and plus yardage as Aaron Tiemann will make the stop.
Yep, cutting across there, was able to get him on a nice slant. Catch Holscher right there, able to beat that Bremen coverage and able to gain that first down and keep this drive going here for the Flyers and another first down.
Marion Local leads 14-0 on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. A minute 40 left to play here. Opening quarter of play from New Bremen. Thanks for joining us here on NK Telco Sports. Knopf wide open down the field, just overthrows Oliver Hillsman.
Yeah, and he had opening if he could have got a hold of that. He had nobody in front of him.
Sophomore receiver just About a step off that one.
Yep. And actually, and that's been a lot of what, with Marion has been dealing with the exception of week 1. A lot of these younger guys have been able to get some time and reps on the ball.
Straight ahead goes Parker Hess. Make it Heitkamp, number 46.
That was Heitkamp. So got stopped there. He got a couple of yards, but yeah, big third down here for the New Bremen defense here. If they can get a stop here and try to force them to punt again, they've already done it once. Try to slow this offense down here.
Knopf looks downfield. Going long for Holscher. It's going to be short and incomplete. Clock stops with 45 seconds. Flyers will punt it away.
Yeah, great coverage there by Marion to really double on Holscher. Really no opening and really no chance there for Holscher to come up with that. And now the Flyers are going to punt it away.
And all sorts of players in and out that time. Lenartz will try and make a fair catch at the 20 and does so. And Cardinals will have the ball first and 10. I think they caught New Bremen amidst a line change.
Yeah, but 2 people running in that weren't even in the huddle on that coverage, and actually 2 were running from the sideline when the punt actually went off. So there was a little miscommunication there on the Cardinals side on some assignments there. Luckily it worked out, was able to get the fair catch and keep it there at the 20, and the Cardinals will go to work again.
Keegan Putoff at quarterback. He's going to go straight ahead. Dives forward to the 30. He'll be close to a first down.
Yeah, nice run. Was able to find that hole and be able to get there. And actually, and he did actually get the first down on that. So good run there by Putoff.
So it's first and 10. Football up to 30. Cardinals trying to make a move as we wind down the first quarter of play. Clock counting down the final seconds of this first 12 minutes of play. And it's been Marion Local's special team play, especially their punt returns, that have been the difference here in this quarter. Schaefer in motion.
They won't get a. Did they get the timeout, or we're going to let the quarter expire?
That's a good question. They're going to let the quarter.
Or did they get the timeout? I think they're discussing to see if they actually have.
Football still at that 30-yard line. That will end the quarter. First quarter of action, Marion Local 14 to Bremen nothing. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports. New Bremen football. We're set to start the second quarter. Cardinals down 14-0. Fake to Muther. Putoff will go straight ahead and tackled there for one. Number 14, Landon Arling.
He's brought down by number 14. Number 16, excuse me.
Yeah, great coverage there. Bremen's going to stick with this no huddle here, trying to keep Marion on the field.
Ranley also in on the stop that time. Pass is incomplete. Clock will stop at 11:29 to go.
Pass falls incomplete, intended for number 15. Rogan Muther brings up third down.
Makes it third down and
looks like third down and 11. Heitkamp was there on the coverage there for Marion on that one.
so they had a loss of one on that first play. So
yep, there's like third down and 11. And they're currently on their own 29-yard line here.
So Carson Keller will go wide to the right side, along with two other receivers. Putoff puts it up in the air looking for Tiemann, but overthrows him. Tiemann defended there by number 15, Griffin Bruns. And that's going to be 4th down and 11, and Zeller's going to come on and punt it one more time.
We'll see if they go away from Holscher here.
Got Holscher and Bruns back deep for the Flyers. Nice kick, but right to Holscher at the 32. He'll go left side. Cardinals pursuing him, but boy, what a nice return again. Gets it all the way into New Bremen territory at the 44.
He's had roughly
19, that's 25-yard return or so?
He's had roughly almost 125 yards in return alone already in this first quarter and very short part of the second here, and also caught a couple passes. So been a fantastic night for Victor Holscher. Already, we're not even at halftime yet.
Oh, we got 11 minutes to go yet here in the second quarter, Michael. We got plenty of time.
Absolutely.
Might have to check records on punt returns yardage for a game. Law straight ahead. Nice, powerful run. Picks up the first down.
Yeah. He's normally not a power. Laws is more of a kind of a sweep runner, kind of taking over that power role since Adi's injury. He's kind of been the next one to kind of step into that role with the Adi injury, to kind of be that power back along with that fullback of Ethan Heitkamp. But a great run for Laws here to get the first down.
Football up to 33, 1st and 10 Flyers. Here comes the pitch. Right side, that's number 45, Parker Hess. Cardinals do a good job of defending on it. Nolan Kenning, number 1, in on number 57, in on the stop. Number 67 also, Vince Wilker, in on the hit.
Able to cut that down, no gain there, so brings up second down here for the Flyers.
Straight ahead.
That's Hess again. Yep.
Gets it to just shy of the 20-yard line, so once again.
Yeah,
they got that. Maybe a trap or a dive play working well for the Flyers.
Yep. Went off left tackle the first time with Laws on his first one, and then off right tackle there with Hess. You know, that three-headed monster there for Marion, Laws, Hess, and Heitkamp, and even thrown in Griffin Bruns there for a run or two as well. So another option there for the Flyers.
Knopf intercepted. Cale Tansman picks it off. He'll get it out of bounds at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, great coverage there to really read that. Go one-on-one with Holscher, and I think it was a little bit underthrown there by Knopf. If he would have just got it over his head, I think Holscher had the height advantage, but just was not long enough. Great pickup there for the Cardinals, and a great way to come up with that turnover there and get back in business here.
Knopf's 3rd interception of the season. Tangible with the pick. Let's see what the Cardinals can do in offense. Keegan Putoff. 6'3", 195-pound senior, starting at quarterback tonight for the Cardinals. Looks to his right. Muther at the 15.
Yeah, that's
at the 25 rather, and steps out of bounds at about the 27.
That really seems to be working there for New Bremen. These quick in and out, quick outs, hitting the running backs, going off of the, right outside the pocket there and being able to find some room and beat some Marion guys one-on-one here and gain at least 5-6 yards and really make this, a second and manageable here for the Cardinals.
Clock counting down from 9 minutes on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Muther in motion. He gets the football, trying to run the sweep. Pushing towards the 30-yard line. Number 14, Landon Arling with the tackle.
Looks like it'll be third and short. He's about a yard short, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 1 here for the Cardinals.
This is a big play for New Bremen.
Absolutely. I think they want to keep they can get this, basically stay that they're still in there. I mean, this is still, still obviously still manageable. It's only 14-0, and it's all just been, special teams. With short yard, given Marion short yardage, they haven't been able to beat them long here. So Bremen can kind of keep their confidence going, but it looks like they couldn't quite get their setup the way they want it and had to take a timeout.
Cardinals to take the timeout. Just a reminder that all timeouts this season brought to you by Precision Strip. I'd like to remind you that NK Telco Sports and its sponsors pleased to bring you replays of Marion Local New Bremen Varsity Football Action on NK Telco Cable or the NKT.TV app. Channel 151 Monday at 7 p.m. Channel 159 Monday at 7 p.m. Channels 3 or 503 September 22nd at 10 a.m. and September 25th at 2 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Also like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Speedway Lanes, and NK Telco. Additional sponsors of tonight's broadcast: Carriage Works, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schwedeman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Securcom, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio. Put off straight ahead. He's in trouble. Not sure if he got enough. Looks like the Flyer defense dug in and stopped him at the 30.
Looks like they marked him a little bit short. About a yard. Yeah, they're going to say no gain. Tough decision here for the Cardinals.
7:42 to go. Clock counting. This is what you get paid the big bucks.
Absolutely. You want to make this happen, and this could be really good, or this could be disastrous. So we'll find out here. Got a yard.
Tiemann is at quarterback. If I'm looking right, Tiemann is going to be.
And they got They caught him.
Number 14, Landon Arling. We've called number 14's number quite a bit for the Flyers.
Yes, and he's in on that, and Flyers were not fooled that time.
You know what's funny is, for the whole game, that's what the Flyers have been waiting for.
Yes, absolutely. And now that they actually, had said that they were watching a lot of film and really planning on Tiemann being the quarterback, and that was really the first play of the game where he was running that basically in pretty much a wildcat formation, and now the Flyers get a chance to really put a dagger in this one if they can go up by 3 scores here, if they can score on this drive.
Knopf calling the signals in the shotgun. He'll hand it. Nope, we'll fake the handoff. Short pass right side. Holscher. Tackled by number 26, Logan Krieg, in on the stop.
Did pick up the first down there.
Krieg's got 17 tackles on the season, 14 solo. He can add number 15 to his total with that one. Hess in the backfield, 2 receivers to the left side. Heitkamp slot right. Hess dances to the 10, dives forward to the 5.
Number 45, Parker Hess on the handoff.
Yep, going off that right side, off that right guard position, getting it down now into the red zone. They can be able to get a first down without scoring if they can get that, because it looks like the first down's approximately about the 3-yard line there.
Heitkamp in the backfield, also number 36, Simon Partington. Laws in motion to the left side. There's the big fullback, Heitkamp.
Yep, and he is in. Touchdown, Marion.
6 minutes and 10 seconds to go here before halftime, and the Flyers go up 20-0.
Heitkamp just finding that power. That was another one with Partington in those short yardage situations, being able to lay the block, and also Laws with the block in there to be able to get Heitkamp in there for the score, and now get the Flyers up 20-0 and can make it 21 here with the Bills' extra point attempt.
Daniel Everman will hold. Bills with the kick.
And he's good.
That'll make it 21-0. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Our score, Marion Local 21, New Bremen 0. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
6 minutes and 10 seconds left to play here in the first half of tonight's game between New Bremen and Marion Local. Thanks for joining us here on NK Telco Sports. Bills will boom it away. Teeman at the 6, across the 20, across the 30. Moves it up to the 40-yard line. Nice return.
That was a nice return there for Teeman. That's the first one that has not gone into the end zone for Bills. But that's the first time he's kicked this way. May have had a little bit of wind there, keeping it out of the end zone. And a nice return for Teeman here. So the Cardinals starting in pretty good field position here, and see if they can generate some points here.
Andrew Pullman with the tackle for the Flyers. And we've got an official's timeout.
I think there's something wrong with the chains, I think, it looks like.
Yeah, they just didn't got to get a little chain went down, so now they're stretching it out. Looks like we're all together and set to go.
Yep, there we go. Yep.
Got to get to midfield for the first down. 6 minutes to go. Put off at quarterback. He'll roll toward the New Bremen sideline under pressure. He's going to throw up, and Teeman fortunately coming up for it. Well, that pass would have been intercepted by Cale Nagel.
Yeah, that was a night. Actually, almost completed it, and throwing that on the opposite way, running away. He was trying to go, running to his left, but trying to throw right-handed, and almost was able to complete that and make a play.
Put off a big, strong quarterback, and into the game comes number 22, Brett Schaefer. Schaefer will go wide to the left side. He's with Teeman. Leonard, slot left, short pass, Muther. Nice block out there. Muther gets to midfield, still on his feet, going to the 45, dives forward. Some good effort there by the Flyers as they swarm to it. Kyle Ungren in on the stop.
Yeah, had a little trouble wrapping up. Nice run by Muther to be able to break that and get a couple extra yards there and go further down and get that first down there for the Cardinals.
Football at the Marion Local 46. 3 receivers to the long side. Put off. Pass is complete as Keller makes the catch.
Yep. Been able to find those little 5-10 yard seams. Been really successful there for Bremen to be able to find that, and another great example there to Keller and getting close to first down. Real nice second and short.
3 receivers to the left side. Put off, straight back, going for the end zone, but it's going to be intercepted by Carter Jones, still on his feet at the 15, up to the 20, 25, now the 30, 35, still on his feet at the 40. Across midfield he comes before number 15, for the Cardinals. Rogan Muther finally chases him down. What a return by Carter Jones.
Absolutely. Carter Jones has come up with some great plays. He was the one that came up with the onside kick recovery in week 1 that was really the difference maker there in that Wapak game, that come from behind Wapak game. Really dynamic player there, Carter Jones, and you can definitely see it there with that fantastic interception, a fantastic return.
1st and 10, football to New Bremen 27. Flyers really trying to put some space between themselves and the Cardinals. Hand off in the backfield, straight ahead. Tackle there by number 88, Owen Rindler.
That was Parker Hess on that, off tackle there.
Make it 2nd down and 8. Clock coming up on 4 minutes to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Number 15, Griffin Bruns into the lineup, brings the play in.
You're starting to see him a little bit. He's taken a couple of plays, actually carried the ball once, so another offensive option here for the Flyers.
Pullman and Jones wide left. It's going to go to Pullman. He'll make the catch still on his feet. He's at the 30 and dives forward.
Great comeback. Way to come up with that. Kind of a low throw there from Knopf, but Pullman was able to pull it up from the shoestrings and be able to get that and get the completion and find the room and get the first down there for the Flyers.
Football at the 29-yard line. Handoff Hess, straight ahead, across the 20. They'll mark it at the 19.
Yeah, that should move the chains, and it will. Keep moving along. It's a nice little mix there of some short pass and some run. And Marion keeps cooking and keeps moving down the field here.
Laws will get it left side on the short pitch. He'll get to near the 15.
About three or four.
2nd down and 15. Gain of 3. Clock counting down. Flyers. Really a pretty methodical drive here.
A little mix of everything.
Being patient. Knopf almost loses the football. He'll get it across the 15 and gets it to just about a gain of a yard or so.
I think that was designed, an off run. But yeah, you're just like you said, Dave, he almost lost the football there. Could have been disastrous there.
Popped out, football at the 14 though. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Knopf looking for Holscher. There it is. Touchdown.
Open.
14-yard touchdown pass. Boy, they made that one look easy.
They sure did. And it's just all these options. It's a little bit of everything. It's not just one. It's almost the entire offensive battery that they have was involved in that. Hess, Bruns, Pullman with a nice early catch, and now Holscher to finish it off and get the touchdown and put the Flyers up 27-0 with a point after to come here.
Burrows will try his 4th attempt at an extra point. A little bit of a low snap, but that kick is high and deep, and it's good. Our score, Marion Local 28, New Bremen nothing. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
A minute 54 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Flyers up 28-0 as we're nearing the end of the first half of football. Bills, good strong kick. Tiemann will field it at about the 2. Tiemann has some running room. Gets across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. So Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Football at the 26 is where they'll mark it.
Well, pretty much kind of have a 2-minute drill here to see if they can at least get some points here, get on the board here before half. I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem, as they've pretty much been going no huddle all night anyway to be able to move the ball, but will they have enough time with what's been successful for them here to try to get on the board here before half?
There's the snap. Put off. He's going to run the football, and about 3 or 4 different Marion Local Flyers in on the stop. Partington for one, number 64. Luke Buddy, another one.
This is kind of weird, especially when you've been going up tempo here, and now you're going back to the huddle, and especially going into the half here. Thought you'd want to keep the tempo going here.
And the clock is moving.
It's moving quite a bit, actually. They've lost quite a bit of time here.
Put off. Looking for Lenartz. Pass is incomplete. Defended there by number 45, Parker Hess. For the Flyers, it's incomplete. That stops the clock at 1:09 to go here in the first half of play.
So we'll see what they... I'm a little shocked that they've kind of slowed this down a little bit, especially at this time of the going into half. They've been pretty successful with that up tempo.
Short pass to Muther. It's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. Muther wisely went and picked it up because it could have been a lateral just as well.
Yeah, eyeballing it, it could have been behind, but I do think they did get that correct. It was ahead of them. It was an incomplete pass. So, and now back deep again is for the punt.
Here comes the return. With it, number 15, Griffin Bruns.
And he's got room.
He's at the 20, inside, looking for the end zone.
He's got it.
And Griffin runs.
Another option, and they just was able to find that opening. And Griffin runs with a, but this might come back here.
All the way back on the 34-yard line. What a beautiful run back.
Absolutely.
Found cut that upfield there at about the 15 or so, and
found a lot of opening.
Beautiful.
Looks like they either going to what do we have here?
So we'll sort through this.
Looks like a legal substitution. Is that the proper signal there? Against the Flyers. Yep, that is. I even got it. I got that one right. How about that? So,
wow, that's an unusual call.
That is an unusual one, but it will get it's a 5-yard penalty, so at least it'll make the Cardinals punt again here.
This time the punt's going to go out of bounds.
And wisely out of bounds, I think, there.
That was not a good return.
Absolutely.
Finally.
Yeah, I think you might be seeing a little bit more of that here later, especially after what we've seen here, not only from Holscher, but that last one, even though unfortunately for Bruns didn't count, unfortunately, but showing the threat not only that Holscher can do it, but Bruns can do it as well.
I can't recall a game in where punt returns made such a significant difference.
Yes, and especially when that was a key to the game, and that was something that Coach Goodwin had really made a point to us in our in our meetings before. It's just it really focusing on and really if there's been any weakness since week 1, it's been special teams, and they're figuring it out tonight.
Knopf Short pass to Bruns. He's got to be brought down by Johnny Heitkamp at about the 44.
He's brought down by number 44, Johnny Heitkamp.
Clock stops at 37. Now it starts back up. Knopf. Bruns at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at about the 35.
I think they're trying to reward him after that great run back on that punt return. You know, give him the ball and maybe give him a chance to get into that end zone there with two great plays there by Bruns.
27 seconds remain. They're going to mark it at the 36. They'll place it. Knopf gets the play from the sidelines, comes on into the huddle. Let's see what the Flyers try and do here. Up 28-0 on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Holscher will go to the short side. Two receivers right. Knopf straight back. Got time over the middle. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Andrew Pullman.
A little above him.
Jackson Lenart's one of the New Bremen defenders in on the play.
That was a nice coverage there by the Cardinals, and he had to really kind of thread the needle there and just could not. Pullman just could not pull it down. Bring up a 3rd and short here with 22 seconds to go.
Let's see what the Flyers do. Bruns and Pullman will come to this right side. Holscher is to the short side. Hess in the backfield. Knopf. It's going to be a draw. He'll go left to the 25, dives forward to the 23-yard line, so that'll be a first down, and we've got, what, 14 seconds.
I would say probably, and they will call timeout. I think they'll try maybe 1 or 2 plays, but, another option is Carson Bills has been really good and, might be able to at least get him above 30 here. That definitely could be an option here coming into this, here ending the half.
14 seconds remain. And just like to remind you that tonight's game will be replayed on NK Telco Cable or the NKT.TV app. Channel 151 Monday at 7 p.m. and Channel 159 Monday also at 7 p.m. Channel 3 and 503 September 23rd at 10 a.m. and September 25th at 2 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports.
And have them spread the word, because you can actually, great stuff on the website there for NK Telco. You can get a package of your own home school and get any game that's covered here by NK Telco of your home school at a very affordable price. So make sure you spread the word, even if you're not a NK Telco subscriber.
Yep, just go to the website. And let's see what the Flyers do here. Knopf straight back. He's in trouble.
Yep, they did get him.
And this time, number 22, Brett Schaefer with the sack, and in on the stop is Heitkamp. Marion Local will take the timeout. Football now at the 31 with 7 seconds.
Yeah, they might. I don't know if they'll have time for one more here or not. It's a little late here for a field goal, because they'd have time and be able to kick it. So we'll see.
31, 45, that'd be about a 48-yarder. Be a long distance field goal. 7 seconds, and second down and 16. I don't know, you just flood the side. A field on three receivers or 4 receivers on the wide side, and
it's got to be quick. It's got to be quick, because if you it's either you're either going to the end zone now, or you maybe get short, and you do have 1 timeout left, so that if you can be able to get something down and quick and out and get a little closer to get that. And also the other thing is, you also, with these, the wide hash marks that you have here in high school, you maybe want to try to talk to him about placement, but we'll see what they come up with here.
3 receivers to the right side.
I think you called it.
Knopf, he'll roll that way. He's going to throw it short. And stepping out of bounds at the 21.
2 seconds.
Is Holscher. So they really showed 3 going long, but 1 came up short, and that's where Knopf went.
Yep.
So they're going to try a field goal, I think.
Yep, looking like it. So it's going to be about a 38, 37. Yeah, about.
Put that 28.
So it'll be about 38-yard attempt here.
38-yard attempt. Everman to hold. Bills will try to kick it. There is no wind. Good snap. Kick is up. It is to the left. Yeah, just off to the left.
He hooked it. I mean, he definitely had the right hash mark there to try to swing it over, but just swung it a little too left and end up empty there.
So that's going to bring us to halftime here at New Bremen. Our score, Marion Local 28, New Bremen nothing. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
Back here at New Bremen, the two teams getting warmed up and ready to go for the second half. First half, Marion Local with a 28-0 lead, Michael. And boy, when you look at the half, especially the first quarter, the special teams play, specifically punt returns by Victor Holscher, that is the difference.
That is the difference. 2 of those, both of them over 50 yards, getting them one inside the 10, one inside the 5. And basically 3 plays right after that. 1 play after the first return, 2 plays after that, already up 14-0, and then a systematic drive gets them another set, and then on top of that, then a great play by Holscher on that, and that's been the story here. 28-0 in favor of the Flyers right now.
And we almost had a third punt return for a touchdown, and it was called back on a penalty. And that was Griffin Bruns.
That wasn't even Victor Holscher. That was Griffin Bruns, and could have been another special teams, and we could have been in running clock right now if there was no flag.
And they tried. And then of course they tried the long field goal at the end of the first half, which was just hooked a little bit too much to the left side. So we're at 28-0, and if Marion Local, of course, scores again here without New Bremen scoring, then we're going to have a running clock situation. New Bremen scored with 10:55 to go in the first quarter. Laws on a 4-yard run. Bills with a kick, 7-0. 7:36. Heitkamp or Hess. We think it was Heitkamp, 4-yard run. Bills kick, 14-0. Then with 6:10, Heitkamp with a 3-yard run, and it was 20-0. And Bills converts the kick. And then finally pass to Holscher for 14 yards from Knopf, and Bill's kick made it 28-0. That was with 1:54 to go in the first half. So Flyers in good shape, 28-0.
Yep, and they had a squib kick here while you were there, and fielded by Holscher. Gets them up here to, they're going to start their drive here on their own 33.
Marion Local with the football. And I think we should note that last drive that Marion Local had was very impressive.
Yeah,
nice balance, run, pass, very effective.
Yeah, they had a lot of pass and run. I think almost everybody in the in the offense, in their offensive battery, touched the ball and contributed into that, and just shows the balance of what Marion Local has on the offensive side of the ball.
And then on New Bremen's side, as you take a look at it, those two special teams mistakes were, plays that Marion made really were huge in the start of this, because there's Laws going straight ahead, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and about 10 for the Flyers. But the first surprise of the night was that Keegan Putoff was the quarterback for the Cardinals for virtually the entire first half.
Yeah, I mean, everybody was really talking about Tiemann since he had been playing that being the quarterback, but they've gone with Putoff. Tiemann's been playing, but back with his regular wide receiver position.
Knopf goes straight back, looking downfield. He's at the 30, loses the football. It's loose, scramble for it, and let's see who comes up with it.
Yeah. Marion was able to keep that, but it will force a punt, though, and nonetheless. Thought they threw flags there, but they were just the beanbags. Awfully bright-looking beanbags. I thought they were flags there at first. So, but nonetheless, 4th down and a punt here for the Flyers.
Adam Winter recovers the loose football. Here come the Cardinals. Almost got that one. There was a fair catch by Leonards back at about the 37-yard line.
Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 from their own 38.
So a sign of life here for the Cardinals here to try to, cut into this here and, little sign of life and being able to stop Marion here on that first drive, get them to stall, and might be able to get some points here and might be able to swing the tide of this here a little bit.
Clock at 10:08 to play, 3rd quarter on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Putoff will take the snap, handoff straight ahead. Here comes Schaefer. Trevor Schaefer, that's his first carry of the night.
Yeah.
First time we've called his number.
Yeah, we haven't seen a ton of run from the Cardinals. Only a few, maybe like 2 or 3. It's not been a ton. A lot of throwing the ball here tonight.
Tiemann will go to the short side. Keller to the far left side in front of the Marion Local bench. In motion comes Leonard, slot right, Schaefer in the backfield. He'll get the call again straight ahead.
Nothing doing there. The line and the linebacker stepping up there. That 3-4 for Marion with the 3 up front and that heavy linebacker core for Marion.
3rd down and 4. And again, Schaefer starts out the second half in the backfield. Something different than the start of tonight's contest. Putoff, he's going to throw it to Schaefer. And passes incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play.
And they're going to call, I think it was
Ethan Heitkamp with the hit.
Yeah, it looks like one interference because then he caught the ball, so
I think we're going to get tangled up in one of these targeting type rules. What do you think?
Yeah, it's very possible.
It did not look like it, but let's see.
Down. Personal foul, yep. So they did call a personal foul. That would be 15 yards.
That's a tough call if you're Marion Local. It's hard to call those, but penalty goes against the Flyers.
Yeah, it is a safety first, and and if you're leading, head was down a little bit. I'm not sure if he made contact with the head first, but the call was made, and Bremen keeps their drive alive here in a 1st down.
Football at the 40 of Marion Local. New Bremen trying to put together a sustained drive here to start the second half up.
Yeah, they definitely need to get the momentum here, and I think this could really kind of give them some life here if they can, get the first points here of the second half.
Yeah, the officials talking, and it's hard to say from here, but we'll guess it's Marion Local's head coach, Tim Goodwin.
Probably explaining to, wondering what was wrong with the hit, and, what was the issue. And part of this is, we are an extension of the classroom here in OHSAA, and want to get that, make sure you can get that across to the players.
And Heitkamp will make this tackle as well, as Schaefer loses at least a yard, so we'll call it second down and 11. See, this is such a different start than New Bremen's first, as they're trying to establish the ground game, Michael.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, and that's, Marion had talked about that, the mix-up, and it was pretty much straight pass almost the entire first half, and now kind of going to a grinding running game here for New Bremen. We're hoping that they don't run out of time, because usually with a good ground game it wastes a lot of time, but we'll see.
Put off under pressure. He'll fire it up field, and Hayden Zeller will make the catch.
Great completion there to be able to get that and move the chains.
Mark it at the 27, first down for the Cardinals as the clock stops at 8:05 to play. Third quarter action as Keller comes in. Muther and Tiemann go to the left side.
Heavy on that left side.
Put off, picks up the ball. He'll take off and run with it and get it to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, definitely a bit, just as you mentioned, Dave, mixing it up here a little bit, and one or two, the pass there to Zeller, but kind of establishing the ground game and having some success here, and I think kind of throwing the Flyers back on their heels here just a bit.
Got an official's timeout. Clock is going to start to count down. Zeller to the far right side, Tiemann to the far left side. Putoff's going to try and move forward. In on the stop, number 52, Adam Winter.
Yeah, no
good. Look at Isaac Mullenkamp.
Yep.
Well, let's make it Winter and Mullenkamp.
They were kind of a tag team. I think Winter might have got there first, but definitely Mullenkamp involved there too. So bring it up a 3rd and 4 here. So see if the Cardinals can keep this momentum here and drive alive.
3rd down and 4. Schaefer in the backfield as Putoff calls the signals. Schaefer's got some running room. Outside looking for the end zone. Trevor Schaefer finds the end zone. 22-yard run by Schaefer to start quarter number 3 for the Cardinals.
Able to find that gap there and find that opening and be able to kind of just kind of an off handoff there, and Schaefer was able to find the run here, 22 yards, and able to get the Cardinals on the board here for the first time tonight.
6:42 to go. Here comes the extra point kick. Zeller knocks it through, so New Bremen on the scoreboard. Our score, Marion Local 28, New Bremen 7. You're watching high school football on MK Telco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Zeller will kick it off for the Cardinals. Nice drive for the Cardinals to start the third quarter here.
Definitely what they needed to really establish this and basically stay in this football game. Still in this football game. Still plenty of time.
Last thing you want is that clock to start running. Arling, or rather number 34, Laws with the return. He'll get it up to the 35-yard line. Heitkamp for the tackle. He'll limp off the field.
And he is down, laying. Hope he's all right.
Important defensive player for the Cardinals.
Working on him, so hopefully keep an eye on him, see about his return here.
Flyers will have 2 running backs next to Justin Knopf in the backfield. Here comes Laws around the left side. He'll step out just before the 40-yard line.
About a gain of 5. Yep.
They'll place it at the 39-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 5. Once again, Flyers 2 backs in the backfield, straight ahead.
His own guy. That was actually nice pressure there. Heitkamp was a ball carrier, but you really got to credit number 50 there for the Cardinals. Really putting the pressure on, putting the Marion guy back there, slowing Heitkamp down. So even though he may not be directly involved in the tackle, definitely kudos there to number 50 there for the Cardinals.
Yep, Jalen Powell in on the stop. Football stays at the 39, 3rd down and 5. Big play here for the New Bremen defense. Pitch right side. Here comes Hess. He'll turn it. Flag still on his feet. He has the 1st down, but
got a flag down here.
Got a flag sitting at the 41. And
looks like initially it's going to go against the Flyers.
Number 45, Parker Hess, the ball carrier.
Looks like a hold, and that will be the case. So that will now bring it instead of a 3rd and 5, and we're actually converting on the 1st down there. It's going to bring them back to make it a 3rd and 15 now.
Yeah, penalty occurred at just about the 39-yard line or so, and they'll push it back to the 29. So it's 3rd down and 15 with 5:46 on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Holscher and Pullman to the right side. Knopf goes back. He's going long. There's Holscher right on the number. Finds him. Nice catch. He'll come down at the 31-yard line.
Knopf's pass is complete to number 2, Victor Holscher.
Holscher one-on-one, able to beat that coverage this time, and a perfect pass there from Knopf. Knopf's been having a little trouble finding the timing there, either been a little short, a little high. Right on the numbers that time, finds Holscher in a 1st down.
Big play for the Flyers. Caleb Keller with the tackle for New Bremen. Knopf, rollout, passes incomplete.
Yeah. Could not handle it.
Knopf's pass is intended for number 14, Landon Arling.
Arling, the intended receiver.
He's not a normal, regular receiver either. You've had Griffin Bruns involved in the running, and then Landon Arling, not a normal target there, trying to find something different. Could not find the handle there. Bring up 2nd down and 10 here for the Flyers.
2nd and 10, 5:01 to play. 3rd quarter action. Handoff Heitkamp straight ahead. He powers his way across the 25, and he'll brought down at the 24.
Heitkamp, more of that triumvirate of Laws, Hess, and Heitkamp. Heitkamp's more of your bruiser type, up the middle type guy of the 3, and definitely showing that in here, and definitely getting close to that 1st down.
3rd down and 2. Flyers on the move. They show the I formation. Laws in motion right. Call goes to Heitkamp. Has the 1st down and more. Gets to the 20, and the Flyers pick up the 1st down.
I think this is definitely what the Flyers needed to kind of stop the the bleeding after the stall on the first drive there, and Cardinals coming down to score. This is definitely what the doctor ordered there for the Flyers to try to reestablish this and get this, add to this lead more.
Heitkamp straight ahead.
Hands off to number 46, Ethan Heitkamp.
Gain of 5 there. Again, Heitkamp again. A lot of the pattern has been, and it's been true with Bremen, it's usually they go to that same player, usually at about a 2-3 pattern. Whoever they're going to, it's usually 2-3 plays in a row. Trying them either with a different formation or whatever, and that seems to be what's been working there for the Flyers.
Hess gets the call, still on his feet. New Bremen trying to stop him from getting into the end zone. Boy, what a surge!
Yeah, I was like, thought he had stalled there about the 5, and it was just kind of like a push there and got a couple extra yards on top of that.
So it's first and goal.
I'll put him at it looks like the 3.
Clock coming up on 3 minutes to play. Flyers looking to get that 5th touchdown of the night. From the eye. Laws in motion. Hand off Hess.
Yep.
Not going to get in.
Got a little further, but not all the way there.
Number 46, Ethan Heitkamp, the ball carrier, takes it to the 1.
Looked like Keaton put off with the stop for New Bremen.
Did get to the 1, but was not able to get in. Let's see whose number they call here.
Second down and 1. Hess, end zone, touchdown, Marion.
Yep.
Parker Hess with the 1-yard run.
Run off the guard.
Ethan Heitkamp will take it in for a Flyer touchdown.
Well, we must be missing them there, I guess. They announced them at Heitkamp, but I believe that was Parker Hess there. So
I'm beginning to get complex.
It's all right. It's no problem. And they do look alike. I will give them that, at least number-wise. So.
Yeah, my eyes aren't the best, so the 5s and 6 can be together.
Very well could be. So, but off there, now 34, and Bills to try to get it to 35, and he does so.
Bill's kick makes it 35-7. We've got 2:14 to play here in the third quarter. Once again, our score, Marion Local 35, New Bremen 7. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
We are here, and here, and here. Mr. Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Mr. Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Ethan Heitkamp with the touchdown run, extra point by Carson Bills, and with 2:14 to go here in the quarter, Flyers up 35-7.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Flyers needed on that drive, especially after Bremen coming down, Flyers stalling off on their first drive, and then Bremen coming back, and just very systematic for the Flyers to really kind of establish this again and keep the lead.
And the Cardinals will return it to about the 24-yard line. Muther with the return, and New Bremen will have the football.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting, Dave, to see if they, like you had said on that first drive of the second half, they've kind of gone more to the run. And, do you keep going with the run even though you're successful? Because the big thing you got to watch, even though I know we're still in the third quarter, is eating that clock up when you're running here, and especially if you're trying to get back into this game. So see how they handle this.
Putoff will take the snap. Short toss out in the flat. Muther with it. Picks up 5. gets near the first down.
Nice elusive run there by Ruther to be able to shake a couple of Marion Flyer tacklers there and give him a gain of 8.
Muther with good speed, good hands. Nice catch and run there. It's 2nd down and 2.
That seemed to be pretty successful for the Cardinals. This quick outs, those quick screens off to the right and left seem to be working very, very well for the Cardinals. Get some open field.
Putoff is going to run it straight ahead. Hit there by number 14, Landon Arling.
At least he got the first down at least, so that'll move the change for the Cardinals.
First down as the football rests at the 37. Keller goes to the short side. 2 receivers right. Putoff, he's going to run the football, but there's nowhere to run.
Lots of Flyers there stacking that box to put the pressure on Putoff and drive him backwards.
Heitkamp, Hess, and others all in on the stop for Marion Local. And number 59, Kyle Ungren as well. Loss of a couple yards. Putoff in trouble. Hess just misses him. Runs to the right, intercepted.
Yep. Wasn't even anybody there, and that was really, really easy there for Marion.
Cale Nagel with the interception, so the Flyers are going to take over. Clock stops with 17 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter, and Marion Local will have the football at the 47.
Yeah, I would think you're going to see a lot of dose of these running backs here for Marion to really kind of eat away at this clock. Maybe an occasional pass to kind of open it up a little bit, but I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of either Laws, Heitkamp, and Hess.
Flyers up 35-7. Laws with the carry straight ahead. He gets to midfield.
Number 34, Drew Laus, the ball carrier, takes it out to midfield.
Seller with the stop.
Number 44, Johnny Heitkamp.
And number 44, Heitkamp. Football is at the midfield, and that's going to end our 3rd quarter of play. Our score, Marion Local 35, New Bremen 7. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Marion Local with the football as we begin the final quarter. Laws straight ahead. Nice run across the 40, just short of the 35.
Number 34, Drew Laus, the ball carrier, takes it across the 40 down to the 36.
Nice pickup, and like you said, Michael, Flyers going to stick to the trio of running backs that they have and start to use some time off the clock, and Cardinals are going to have to, first of all, they're going to have to stop them.
Right. Yeah. If you're going experience, Laws has had more of the experience, but Hess and Heitkamp have picked up and really filled in very nicely, and all have had really good turnouts. But we've got a throw here. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, sure. He'll get to the just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you definitely want if you can get the ball into Holscher's hands, even though he's not, he's a receiver, definitely an ability to mix it up there and be able to do so. And nice gain for him, gain of 6.
Football just shy of the 30-yard line as the clock goes under 11 minutes on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 2nd down and 4. Heitkamp to the right side. Laws in the backfield. He'll take the call across the 25. Powers to the 22.
And Laws has been really the one to kind of take it since with the injury to Kevin Oddie not being able to play. The forecast is they think they're going to try to get Oddie ready for next week. They were expecting, they thought he might be on track to do that this week, so he's been kind of the one that's been kind of with the most experience of the three being able to pick that up, and he's definitely done that there with the first down and definitely showing what the All-Stater, all the Division 6 All-Stater last year.
Laws straight ahead. He'll get to the 15-yard line. Pickup of 7.
Number 34, Drew Louse, the ball carrier. He's brought down by number 44, Johnny Heitkamp.
And
I give him a break here, and I looks like
Parker Hess into the lineup.
And that's what they can do is they can just rotate and being able to establish that. So they're going to give him probably give him a dose of that.
Andrew Pullman to the left side. Holscher to the short side. Heitkamp in the backfield.
I'm going to try to find Pullman.
Off, going for Pullman. Touchdown.
They got it.
Beautiful catch. Beautiful throw. Flyers go up 41-7.
What a way to mix it up. And almost everybody on this offense has contributed with the touchdown. Hess, Heitkamp, Laws, Holscher, and now Pullman.
15-yard pass to Pullman. And Bills trying to tack on the extra point. Good snap. Kick is up. It's good. Our score, Marion Local 42, New Bremen 7. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times are most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Carson Bills will kick it away. 42-7 our score. Clock begins to count down as the lead is increased to more than 30, to 30 or more. Muther trying to drive forward, and ball will be marked down at the 25-yard line. And the Cardinals will have the football at the 25, 1st and 10. Just talking about Marion Local's play, it's almost has been seamless tonight. There has not been a lot of mistakes. We've gotten strength from the running game, the passing game, special teams play have all been very solid. Obviously, the defense has held them to one touchdown.
Yep, that was really the weakness starting really week one was they gave up 26 to Wapak in week one, and that was really kind of the question was, a lot of new defensive roles and stuff, and basically they're kind of starting to find their groove here on the defense, and really no other holes, and especially there's a lot of question marks on the offense as well, just because nobody knew, because of the people that were filling into the role.
But they were returning starters,
exactly,
a state championship team.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But you ended up with a new quarterback and some new, basically almost an entire new line as well, and they just keep producing and just keep on going here.
put off. Pass to Schaefer at the 30. 35, powers his way across it. Got a flag. Flag right at the 35. Not sure what that's about. And Schaefer will come down about the 39-yard line, but
I think
let's see what this is.
Looks they're pointing against the. It was a sideline. It's like a sideline warning.
A warning.
So I think they threw the flag to get the attention, but it doesn't look like any loss of yardage there. So
a sideline warning, more or less, on that one. Mm-hmm. And it's 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Clock counting down to 6:30 to go. Cardinals trying to get on the scoreboard. And Keller will jump on the far side.
So that'll back him up 5. Yep, definitely. Wasn't on the line. It was the wide receiver here on this near side. Keller, I believe it was Keller, as you mentioned. Got a little quick start there and got a little ahead of himself there. So
1st down and 15. Zeller wide to the right. It's going to go to Muther on the swing pass. Rogan Muther with it. Still on his feet. And brought down by number 8 for the Flyers. Good defense there by Daniel Everman.
Yep. He was able to bring that down. Yeah, I really thought Muther had shook that and had about 4 or 5 Flyers closing in and was able to elude them. But Everman came up right from behind and was able to slow him down there and put him in a 2nd and 15.
Clock at 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Keegan put off. Motion to Schaefer. He'll toss it out to Schaefer. Flyers read it very well. No running room. He'll get back to about the 35-yard line. Maybe a gain of a yard at most. And a host of Flyers. Looks like Luke Buddy in on the stop, number 64. Flyers, of course, with the win here tonight, will go to 5-0 and remain unbeaten in league play. And of course, I think now we can talk a little bit about next week as the pass over the middle goes to Lennartz.
Yep.
Depending on when you're viewing tonight's game, Versailles is upcoming, another power in the MAC.
Undefeated. We're handling. I know this would be on pay-per-view, but they were handling Parkway here tonight pretty handily. When we checked scores at halftime, it was 27-0 at the time that we had checked it. So it looks like there'll be a battle of unbeatens there. Versailles currently on top of Division 6 in the Ohio AP poll. Marion Local on top of Division 7. And then also another shout out to Coldwater, number 2 in the AP poll in Division 5.
That's quite a representation from the MAC, as one anticipates.
Absolutely.
Year in and year out.
Yeah, we should start seeing the computer polls for the for the playoffs here. I believe after week 5, so you'll start seeing getting a little bit clearer playoff picture on what that's going to look like, on kind of see where everybody's going to fall. Last year, all but one team from the MAC making playoff appearances, and definitely a possibility even for the Cardinals as well.
They have to play to maintain their position. And last year, when you look at it, New Bremen before they hit the playoffs were 7-3.
Absolutely,
and ended up 13-3 on the season,
and ended up with a championship and really found their groove.
Straight ahead. Lots of new faces in the Marion Local lineup. Number 22 with the rush there. That's Derek Kanapke. Bussey with the tackle.
Kanapke had a touchdown last week in the win over Delphos St. John's. First varsity touchdown.
In the I formation underneath the center. First man through gets the football. Helmet goes flying.
That was a flag at first. That was a helmet. So
that was a Cardinal helmet too.
Yeah. So he'll have to believe that is also off for one play, as in most rules of football now.
Ben Ranley with the call that time. Gets the football to the 35. It's 1st and 10 as we go under 2 minutes to play. Braden Mesher, a sophomore quarterback, in for the Flyers. Kanapke with another rush to the right side. Ball goes to the 30-yard line.
And this experience is really good for the, feeding this group, because a lot of these guys were getting these reps, especially in these, in the games that they've been having, and that's kind of helping to feed, what you've got going on here at Marion Local. And when you get into situations like this, they can get some valuable reps, valuable playing time, only helping to feed for the future here for the Flyers.
Kanapke, he'll go off left tackle, across the 25. As we enter our final minute of play.
Probably one more snap here, and I think that will do us for tonight.
First down, Flyers.
Clock at 45 seconds as Marion Local up 42-7 on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard. Hand off to number 40, Camden Eifert, another sophomore, dives forward.
And I think that will do us for tonight.
That should do it as the clock counts down and the two teams move to midfield to shake hands. There you see the two teams and the coaching staffs getting together. And I tell you, Michael, we'll take a brief break. You're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports, and we'll come back and name our NK Telco player of the game. Again, you're watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.
Crown, your hometown global leader in the material handling industry, named one of America's best in-state employers of 2023 by Forbes magazine, has positions available in engineering, marketing, sales, IT, and more. We offer a full range of employee benefits, competitive wages, advancement opportunities, and ongoing training. Join our growing team of 18,000 plus employees. Visit crown.jobs and apply today, or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Back here at New Bremen, as you see the two teams and their respective coaches congratulating each other. Marion Local remains unbeaten with a 42-7 victory over New Bremen. Cardinals, on the other hand, they fall to 2-3 overall and 1-2 in league play. Cardinals will play at Fort Recovery next week, and of course Marion Local will move on in the first of what could be a couple of different major MAC matchups and play the Versailles Tigers in a battle of unbeatens. Taking a look at this one, our player of the game brought to you by NK Telco.
Yep.
Victor Holscher.
Victor Holscher, absolutely, with roughly unofficially about 125 yards in special teams returns and a touchdown, and just coming up with some great offensive players. Great offensive plays, so nod to Victor Holscher, our NK Telco player of the game.
Yeah, and Victor's return set up two first quarter touchdowns, short runs, a couple of 4-yard runs, and Marion Local was off and rolling at 14-0. At 6:10 to go in the quarter, another 3-yard run made it 20-0, and the kick made it 21-0. and then a pass to Holscher. He also caught a touchdown pass tonight, and that made it 28-0, which was our halftime score. New Bremen came out in the third quarter, tried to run the football, got on the boards as Trevor Schaefer had a nice, it was
22-yard run,
22-yard touchdown run that put the Cardinals on the board. And but then another short run by Heitkamp and a 15-yard pass, a beautiful pass from Knopf to Pullman, capped it off, 42-7 Flyers. And we talked about it earlier tonight. Almost a seamless game. Nice play a good solid play in all areas of the game.
You can pass the football, you can run the football. You got 3 running back options that are on top of it with, Hess, Hess, Heitkamp, and Laws, and then you actually threw Griffin Bruns in there a little bit as well, and then you've got you actually threw Landon Arling in there on the wide receivers, but both Pullman and Holscher coming up with touchdowns. You just can't go wrong with that balanced attack. How are you going to scout that? It's going to be a very, very interesting game for them taking on Versailles next week.
That's right. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast here on NK Telco Sports. First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Witters Meat, Speedway Lanes, and NK Telco. Scoreboard sponsor tonight, First National Bank, Keys to the Game, Keyhole Pizza. Timeout sponsor, Precision Strip, Player of the Game, NK Telco. Our Live View sponsor, I want to thank the folks at Speedway Lanes. Additional sponsors, Carriage Works, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schwiedemann, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio. Also like to remind you that NK Telco will be replaying tonight's game on Channel 151 Monday at 7 p.m. and then Channel 159 Monday at 7 p.m. You can find those on the NK Telco cable or the NKT TV app. On the TV, Channel 3 and or 503, September 23rd at 10 a.m., September 25th at 2 p.m. And you can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Our director tonight, Austin Iambergi. On the camera, Josh Miller. I'm Dave Helmsetter, and with me tonight, Michael Laws. Once again, the final from New Bremen, Marion Local 42, the New Bremen Cardinals 7. You've been watching high school football on NK Telco Sports.